My biggest struggle was just honestly trying to figure out what products worked with my hair. Maintaining the curls was a secondary problem. I think, I was really good at styling them that first day after washing them, and then, but getting them to last was a struggle. But I also didn't really know where to start with what type of products I should be using. There's so many out there with so many, different price ranges and stuff. So it's like I just didn't really know where to begin. And I felt like every time that I tried to do some research or kind of figure out a plan on my own, I was just very overwhelmed by all the different options and just like not really knowing, after meeting with you and kind of like talking about it, learning more about the type of hair that I have, the type of curl that I have, and just kind of like getting those basics down, as well as just how to use the products in general. And then getting a more narrowed down recommendations of like the products to use just made me feel more ready to tackle this instead of just being thrown into it and not really even knowing what my hair needed. The best tip technique, I would say, one that's like really changed my routine the most, and I've noticed like the most improvement has just been making sure that my hair is wet. Like when I'm doing all these things, it's not just kind of damp, like I'm getting it really wet and using that sprayer and just making sure that I'm like getting at that good base. I've definitely noticed that it's making the products not only last longer, um, but a lot of the side effects that I wasn't liking about the products with like, sometimes feeling too heavy or sticky or whatever, all that has been mitigated just by adding more water and making sure that my hair is, as wet as it's supposed to be. I think that's been like the biggest thing for me, especially when it comes to like resetting curls after a wash day. That part of just getting my hair wet has helped me so much when it comes, because like a lot of times I'm like, okay, I guess I'll like before the spray, I was like, I'll get in the shower and like I'll get it wet and like all the stuff, but it just always seemed like such a process. And I was like, I can just get it wet, put a little bit of, my gel or whatever. Like I can have curls for tonight and they'll
Yeah.
look great. And I don't need to go through like the whole thing. The smallest things that don't take up a lot or any time are, I feel like, are the things that are going to help you out the most. Switching, your pillowcases to either silk or satin. That was like the easiest thing to do.
Yep.
All I had to do was order them, and I immediately noticed like the difference, not only with my hair, but with my skin.
Yep.
So just like really taking those things into consideration. I was like, yes, when you think about like your wash day routine and all that stuff, that might seem like a lot, but there's also a lot of just small, quick, easy things that you can do that take no time and will make your hair last longer. I'm actually about to order some more pillowcases